Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Delta Force video. We've got some more tips and tricks coming your way. This is my kind of 5-step strategy I try and implement whenever I get into a fight, or if I think I'm about to get into a fight, particularly as a solo. Now, I can't guarantee that this is going to win you every fight, and you may disagree with my strategy because I'm a slower player. I like to take my time, try and catch people off guard. I'm not just Shift W keying, jumping around a corner, beaming people in the face. I'm not good enough to do that. So I have to use strategy and tactics and patience to my advantage. So quickly, I'm going to talk you through these 5 steps, and then I'm going to run through some clips, let them play out, and then I'll talk afterwards about what we did, or in the breaks of those clips, explaining what I'm doing and how it falls into these kind of 5 steps. So number 1, cover and concealment. You should always be trying to move from cover to cover in this game, even if you're not in a fight. Always be thinking about where your next bit of cover is, because getting caught out in the open is a death sentence with the speedy TTK in this game. Particularly when you're expecting a fight, or if you've engaged a fight, your priority should be take cover, break line of sight with your enemy so they have to try and locate you again. Once you're at least temporarily secure, as step 2, I would assess the situation. Starting with my position, am I secure? Could I get flanked? How many angles do I have to cover? You should ideally be only concerned about one angle to give yourself the best position of power, so relocate if you don't feel secure using smokes or other utilities if possible. Don't be concerned about making noise, create distance and angles between you and the enemy if you feel they have an advantage. The other key here is your health status. This is where painkillers are so important. Take pain meds if you haven't already to allow you to move to a more secure position if needed. Wounds, while damaging over time, won't take your health below 1 HP, so you can wait to heal. They aren't going to kill you. Prioritize the security of your position first. The next step for me comes down to patience and knowledge. This is when audio cues and map knowledge become really effective. Think about how many enemies you've seen. Where are they? Can you hear them? Where's the most likely locations they could now come from? This is where map knowledge and patience becomes really essential. Sometimes it's best to just sit still, let them run around. If you think they can't see or hear you, they probably can't, and you can use this opportunity to identify an angle which you can hold and then potentially get the drop and get a quick kill, because that leads into my next point, trigger discipline. Don't shoot the first time you see someone, especially if they haven't seen you. As a solo in particular, you need to be certain you can get the kill off quickly and then leave the area and reposition. Prolonged fights against an individual go in the squad's favor, and you particularly don't want to engage when you can see 3 people standing in front of you, because the odds of you winning that fight are so low unless you have a huge gear advantage. Ideally, you wait until one target is isolated and exposed, get the kill, and then moved on. And that leads to the final point. Once you've engaged, keep moving. Don't try and just hold one angle and keep peeking it over and over again, because this is going to get you killed, particularly against squads. Keep changing angles and being patient. Squads against solos will often get overconfident because they think it should be an easy kill. We can just hunt this guy down, get them killed. So relocate, get quiet, get in the bush, get behind some cover, and then repeat step 3, be patient, wait for those audio cues. When you hear someone's coming close, you can set up, wait for them, and before they realize it, you can have the kill done, and then you move off and you're in a new position. Teams will be nervous to go for a revive because they'll assume you're guarding the body, and if you find another angle, you can get a different position on the body and make their communication poor, because you've got to think, once you got it down, that person you've downed is going to immediately tell their teammates where you downed them from. So you have to leave and make their communication a disadvantage for them. And now, so with that over with, let's get into the clips and we can talk through in some real time about how to engage these fights. Just being quiet, trying to listen. RPG lad fired at someone in cement. Player running away over there. So already there, you can see I'm implementing cover, making sure I'm only peeking from areas I can keep an eye on from one angle I need to watch. And then I see an enemy, but I immediately don't open fire because I know I cannot get a kill, or I'm very unlikely that I'm going to get a kill. And then I go back to taking cover, trying to assess the situation and see what's going on. Someone's still on the container up above me. So player all the way over there. There's a team fighting here. Ooh, we're in the middle of 2 squads fighting. Guys running around above me. So there's a team over there. This is super risky. There's definitely people above me. I'm being the sneaky boy. Remember as well, using caps lock in crouch position makes you extremely slow, but basically silent as well. Saw someone running just over there then. Someone fired a rocket at someone. No idea if someone's still up here, but there definitely was someone up here. Problem with the MP7, I don't have great range. One down. This is a really cheeky angle. He's hacking, but I'm just out of range. Knocked one. Team wipe. Ooh, I thought I knocked him with the grenade, but I didn't. I knocked his teammate. And that right there really was a textbook fight. My only criticism of myself with that first engagement, I'm waiting for him to run out of stamina. That's my thought in my head. I do let him get a little bit far out of range. But the plan there is I waited until he was out in the open. Hopefully he runs out of stamina, then I can down him quickly. The finish doesn't really matter that much because even if he's still up, he's got to draw his teammates in to revive him. As soon as I get the knock, I move to a new position, get a fresh angle where they don't probably know where I can be looking from, and then I'm patient until I can get another down. The only time I'm super aggressive is when I use my ability, the knockdown cannon thing. And I actually think I get the third guy knocked to the ground, in which case I push aggressively because it should be a quick kill. He's actually still up, and I'm lucky he misses some shots, hits me in the plates, and then I'm able to get the finish because I have a gear advantage over him. But otherwise, that's the only time I'm aggressive, is when I'm pretty sure I can go in for a kill at the last chance. Otherwise, I'm always playing from cover, playing from those strong angles. Anyway, let's move on to the next clip now. What we're going to do is go for the cheeky jump up. And take up floor, top floor. And I'm just going to sit here for a second. Yep. People have come in the back entrance, or will be. So immediately with the visitor center spawn, you know there's another team at the other side of the building to you, and so patience here is really key. I don't want to give away that I'm here. I want them to just run around and start looting and hope I can get a quick pick on them. Trying to figure out where they are. There's a naked boy. How is someone naked in here? So again, trigger discipline is proving extremely key. There's 3 of them. I can't risk not getting it down when I engage. So again, remember the next step. We've got the engagement. We've got the down. There's someone else there. We move immediately, take up a fresh position. Can hold this angle for a little bit. Now in hindsight, this is actually a bad move because, like I said in my steps, you really only want to be covering one angle at a time. I'm covering at least 2 here with minimal ways to escape. If they push both sides, I'm dead.
Don't know if anyone's dropped down yet. Ooh, shit. They wrecked my helmet already.
So we get lucky with escaping that position. As I run away, I'm able to use the stim to give me pain relief so I'm not making noise, and then I reposition to a secure spot where I can escape from 2 angles and cover 1.
Damn it, I don't have a thingy, my bob. How did he break my helmet so quickly? Is he? They might be using gold ammo. One of them's naked. I don't know how he's in the lobby. One of them has like the $100 skin. Yeah, he might just have a bougie shotgun or something.
So now we're in the patience and knowledge stage. I know that for them to get behind me, they have to run all the way around the building and they'll make a lot of noise. Same way to go through that door in front of me, I'll hear them coming from a long way unless they crouch walk. Really, I'm only covering 1 angle with 2 escape routes, and I'm just listening to hear for them make the next move.
I think they're out the back here. He's jump peeking like every corner. They're looting in there. I think they think I've left. I wish I had a different character, you know. Two down. Someone running around outside. My helmet and my body armor are wrecked.
So now to revisit what happened, we waited for that guy to come out the door and then able to beam him down. Then I immediately moved to flank around, kicked that door in. I don't actually know how I took damage because I felt like I was in cover after I kicked the door, but we were able to spray that player down, put damage into him, and he wasn't able to continue the fight. And then we move again immediately so that we can't get overwhelmed 2v1, flank around, and I'm able to catch the other guy from a high angle and get the drop on him too. And now we're back to being patient. We've got 2 bodies that I can watch here. I am in complete control of this situation, but I have no armor. So my best bet is to get the drop on this guy. I can't fight him fairly at this point.
He might hear this. I don't think he will with his helmet. He can do so much damage to me with that shotgun. Got him. Sneaky boy. Oh, the Uzi. Uzi for the win. I need better armor, man. These guys are just rocking nothing. Is this worth enough? I don't understand how this guy's made it in the lobby. Is this pistol worth 100k? I need to just get out because they've absolutely decimated my armor. At least I've got that. I've got that. May as well take that to give me some protection. I can actually repair my helmet again. Woo. There are players here. I don't know where they've come from, but there are players here. I didn't get to finish my loot. I don't think they knew that I was there. I'm gonna get out of there. There's a body I still want to loot.
Unfortunately, sometimes survival is just the win. We get the trio wipe here, but another squad rolls up, and in my position with no armor protecting me, I cannot possibly take on another fight, and so we just have to leave the area. Sometimes this is just what it is. Survival is the best thing. You can win a fight, but you may not get any loot from it. Anyways, that is all from today's tips and tricks. I hope you appreciate it. All these clips are actually recorded on stream, so if you're interested in catching me live, subscribe and hit the bell to get those notifications. Also, the gun builds for this Uzi and the MP7 I'm using, they're absolute beamers for SMGs. I'm loving them. I'll drop the builds in the comment below, in the pinned comment for you guys to use if you're interested. That's all for today. I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.